be the new normal? What will the world be like in this post-COVID era? I'm Roger and you're with Mission Alive. And what will happen in the future is very much what we should be considering as mission. What is our future? Where are we going? Recently, people have been telling me about the fewer numbers in church. And now this is understandable because we have restrictions, but the question is, are people going to come back to church after COVID? Let's be realistic. People were not coming to church pre-COVID. There was already a great diminishment of numbers in church, and what we used to call the greying of the church. That was mainly old people. So this is not a new problem, not a new challenge. And we have to face it too, that we have to go out and re-evangelize people, revitalize the faith. And this is what the renewal of the church is about. Now, this reality of COVID and what's going to happen afterwards is a new situation for us. But if we look back in history, the Black Plague, when it swept through Europe, wiped out practically half the population of Europe or more. So it was a totally different world afterwards. I'm not saying this is going to happen now, but what might be the reality in a post-COVID world may not be normal as we used to have it. What is a new normal that people talk about, we don't know. We have to make it. The question for us is church. This is the opportunity to remake the church, to reform the church, to renew the church. So a crisis is, the definition of crisis is it's a turning point, it's a decision point where we have to decide something, we have to take a new direction. This is what COVID gives us in the church, a crisis. A moment where we can make new decisions, we can turn in a new direction. We can take a direction of renewing the faith, of renewing the church. Perhaps not to go back to the old normal, but to find a new normal. And this will be done in various ways. Pope Benedict and Pope Francis have both said, and I've said this before here, we have to renew our faith, and renew our faith principally in the person of Jesus Christ. We must find again the real person of Jesus Christ. We must refine God in our world. And part of the difficulty of the church and lack of numbers and many things, the world is becoming more and more secular. People are not interested in God. People are becoming more commercial. They're focusing on career. Maybe one of the reasons for that is the church is no longer interesting. It has to compete with many things in the media. We have to refine God, refine Jesus Christ, and make that very interesting. We will look at ways that we can do that, and the ways that we can reach out to people, to re-invite them, to recreate community in the church, create a sense of family. One of the things with COVID, people are saying, where's the family? I can't go to my family. They're missing family gatherings, family communication. Church should be a moment of family growing. Should be a family of the church, a community. This is an opportunity to recreate that in some ways, and we have to find ways of doing that. And all kinds of people can be involved in that. Don't just leave it to the priests and the bishops and the religious and those lay people who are already involved. We are all involved. We all have this mission to recreate the image of the church, to recreate the spirit of the church, to recreate community in church, in society. So there's a big challenge ahead of us. in mission today, in our time. Thank you for being with us.